What's up, everybody? Why am I holding this? I don't know. Just got a new controller I actually ordered. Wireless. I'm very happy with it. Anyways, this is a new episode of The List. First episode of The List of 2018. So I hope you enjoy it. This episode, I'm going to talk about a lot of topics. And the spoiler, Impact Wrestling exclusive spoiler. This news actually came out on, I think, during Impact or after it, or maybe Friday. But I didn't do videos on Friday because I felt like crap. So, what are the topics? I wrote some down. First, I'll talk about the Impact Wrestling major spoiler. You don't want to hear it. I'll give you 5 seconds to, I don't know, plug your ears, put it on mute, close the video, do whatever you want. But after I count down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, after that, I'm going to give out the spoiler. Okay. Here's a spoiler. Impact Wrestling had new tapings, I think in Orlando. I think it had to be in Orlando because I don't think they were bringing this guy in and some other new talent. I don't think they were bringing them to Canada. I think they actually went back to the Impact Zone. I think all the tapings they just did were in Orlando, Florida, so it must have been at the Impact Zone. At that shithole, Universal Studios Impact Zone is a shithole because the fans are not passionate about the product. Because they get it for fucking free, which is a disgrace. Don Callis, new president, or new head of creative, whatever he is, I think the guy's really good for Impact. But Don Callis, please start charging those stupid fans that go to the Impact Zone. Start charging them $10 each or more. They don't deserve to get them for free because they don't make any noise. They're quiet as hell. And they're not even fans. They just want to be at an amusement park. So I really dislike the Impact Zone fans because a lot of them are fake hacks that are just piss me off. Impact Wrestling spoiler, major spoiler. We have a new global Impact Wrestling World Champion. It is the man that was released by WWE in 2017. The greatest man that ever lived is back. Austin Aries is the new Impact Wrestling Global Champion. I think the belt is still called Global. They should just call it Impact Wrestling World Champion. Austin Aries won the title. They posted a picture of him holding the title up. Maybe it's not official. Maybe it was controversial. I don't know. But I'm going to have to watch the next couple weeks of Impact. As of right now, as of what I heard, Austin Aries won the Impact Wrestling World title. So I like that. I like that decision. He's a better champion than Eli Drake, in my opinion. Even though nothing's wrong with Eli Drake. I like the guy as a heel. The guy's a great talker. Just not as good as the greatest man that ever lived, Austin Aries. So there's the Impact Wrestling major spoiler. So now I'm going to talk about new topic, because that's what I talk about on the list. Different topics I want to discuss. Raw 25. The 25th anniversary of Monday. I'm going to try doing it in Vince's voice, like he used to in 93. The 25th anniversary of Monday Night Raw. That's what Vince... Oh, my voice is breaking up. I shouldn't have done that. I really shouldn't have done that, because now I'm going to cough. And my throat was already sore. Vince used to do that when Raw would open, basically 93, 94, 95, 96. He'd go, welcome to Monday Night Raw. And he'd go, this is Vince McMahon, along with Macho Man, Randy Savage, or Bobby the Brain Heenan, or Jerry Lawler. So Raw 25, they're going to have a lot of legends appear. A lot of them. Some that probably haven't even been in the WWE for a few years and have even thought they could be back or be called for a special appearance. One of them, I wouldn't call him a legend, but he does have a legendary character, Brother Love. Bruce Pritchard is coming back. The Undertaker, coming back. He will wrestle another damn match, I guarantee it. He'll wrestle at WrestleMania 34. And at Raw 25, it's rumored John Cena and The Undertaker are going to get together and start a program to build up for a WrestleMania 34 match. Cena, Undertaker, both guys won't be moving quick, but it'll be a good match for the fans, I guess, to get excited about. I would still pay a lot of money. I would still pay a lot of money to see Undertaker against Sting, but that's never going to happen. So Brother Love, The Undertaker, the APA, FUJBL. I wish you weren't coming back. Farouk, Ron Simmons, that guy's a legend. He can come back anytime he wants. I like Ron Simmons. Guy's a great talent, especially when he's WCW World Champion. I don't know why WCW let him go. Very stupid. And what else is weird, Ron Simmons actually went to ECW at the end of 94. When WCW let him go, he actually showed up in ECW. Probably got a good payday for showing up from Paul Heyman. Or whatever Paul Heyman paid him was probably too much. That's why he showed up. He didn't appear that much, but I think he appeared in November 94 in ECW. It's on the network if you want to watch Ron Simmons in ECW. New Age Outlaws are appearing. Road Dogg, I don't like you. And I hope to God you're not the head booker of SmackDown. Or head of creative for SmackDown. Because you suck. Who else? I can't think now. New Age Outlaws, APA, Undertaker, Brother Love, $1 Million Man. I like that. Guy's a legend. And the guy barely is aged. I don't know how old he is, but looks like 45 years old. I wonder what Ted DiBiase, what his son is doing. Ted DiBiase Jr. I thought he was a pretty damn good wrestler in WWE. Very sad he decided to retire, but good for him that he has his health. Saints just scored a touchdown. I like that because I hate the Vikings' guts. So, who... God, I can't think of any other... Oh, Kevin Nash, Shawn Michaels, Scott Hall. If you're good to have Scott Hall, because they said their names together, I believe they said appearances by Kevin Nash and Scott Hall. If you're going to have them appear together, you better have the third man appear. Remember the third man they talked about in WCW before Bash at the Beach 96, the third man was coming. The third man was in the building. The third man is here. The third man better show up if Nash and Hall are coming to the ring together. The third man better come out next in his NWO gear. I would like to see that. I think it'd be a great Raw moment. That's my opinion. Some people hate Hogan's guts. I'm not one of them. I've forgiven the guy for what he said. I'm not saying African American people should ever forgive Hogan. That's up to them. Or no one has to forgive him, but I decide to forgive him. I give a lot of people second chances. If you strike out on a third chance, I'm done with you. And I don't care about Hogan playing backstage politics and burying a lot of guys. Who cares? He did it because he knew he could get away with it, and he was a huge star. Get over it. So yeah, Shawn Michaels, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, APA, New Age Outlaws, D-Generation X, they said. So Triple H will probably appear with Shawn Michaels and the New Age Outlaws. Where the hell's X-Pac? You should get him on Raw 25 because he deserves to be there. X-Pac deserves to be there. That guy was on some of the first episodes of Raw in 93. I don't know who else is going to appear. The final legend that was just announced, I think 2 days ago. Eric Bischoff. When Vince announced in, I think, June or July 2002, Vince announced, your new Raw General Manager is Eric Bischoff, and he hugged Bischoff. That was insane. I couldn't believe that. Vince put all their bad blood aside because he knew he could make money with Bischoff, and he hired him. Good on Vince for doing that. I can't believe Vince agreed to bring... I had to cough. I apologize. I can't believe Vince agreed to bring the Warrior back after that idiot bashed the company for years and years. Did Warrior feel bad when he went in the Hall of Fame? Did he feel bad, like, did he really cared for Vince, and Vince made him a star? I don't know. Maybe he did a little. I don't know. What I don't get is, why'd Warrior make that weird-ass speech in promo on Raw, and then the next day the guy dropped dead? That is weird. That is some weird, supernatural, crazy, like, seeing into the future shit. I'm not talking about Back to the Future. I'm not talking about Back to the Future 2 or 3. I'm talking about seeing into the future. I guess the Warrior could. Because his promo was like a speech at his own funeral. It was weird. So Eric Bischoff appearing, that is awesome. Who else could appear? DDP. Oh, one name I forgot. DDP could appear. One name I forgot to mention, the biggest name, because of Rock. He could appear, but I don't think he will. Maybe he will. Rock could, the guy has so much money, he could fly a private jet to Raw, to Brooklyn, or to Manhattan Center. He could fly a private jet, get to New York, appear for 25 minutes and leave. He probably could because he has that much money and that much power in Hollywood. Or he'd probably rent his own private jet. I don't know. I doubt The Rock flies commercial. Guy He's too big of a star, and if I was him, I would not. So The Rock might appear, maybe with the Texas Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin, appearing on Raw 25. That's very awesome. That got me excited to hear that. I don't think he appeared on Raw 1000. I don't remember. But I don't think he did. I watched it, but it was a couple years ago. I mean, I forget wrestling shows that happened like a year ago. I forget Raws after like 2 days. I forget what happened on them. But Stone Cold Steve Austin, that is big that he's appearing. That is awesome. And when Stone Cold's in the ring, maybe The Rock's music will hit, and they'll go face to face, and then maybe they'll start singing together and doing duets. That would be funny as hell. And that'd be entertaining as hell. And the Saints just got an interception. Very awesome. Oh yeah, make his comeback, please. 17-7. Please make a comeback. Because I hate the Vikings. The Vikings don't deserve to be in no damn Super Bowl in their own hometown. They don't. And their team, you suck. At least my team has 4 Super Bowl rings. Vikings, let me guess. Let me think. You have 0. So Eric Bischoff, Stone Cold, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, Acolytes, New Age Outlaws, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, probably Stephanie, probably Vince, probably Shane will appear, probably Daniel Bryan will appear. Maybe the Bella Twins will appear. I don't really care to see them, even though I think Brie Bella is a MILF. Brie Bella is hot, in my opinion. Okay, next topic on the list. I couldn't think what the hell I was going to talk about next. I'm very tired right now. So yeah, that's about it. Oh no, one more thing. One more thing was not. It was not you having to watch me drink. And it's not alcohol because I'm straight edge. Which means I'm better than you. I'm just kidding. If you want to drink your life down the drain, go ahead. It doesn't matter to me unless you're my family. And I've had a lot of problems in my family with alcoholics. It's not fun to be around. A lot of family members have been alcoholics. Not fun. Not fun to deal with. So, Impact Wrestling has signed former Lucha Underground champion Brian Cage. The guy's huge. The guy moves like a cat. I've seen the guy do 450s. I've seen the guy do shooting star presses. Brian Cage is a great talent. The guy's jacked up on roids, my opinion. But the guy's a great talent. I don't care if he's on roids. I don't care if any wrestler's on roids. But I will point it out on Twitter. If I think you're on roids, I'll say it. I think Jinder Juice is on roids. And I think Brian Cage is on roids. And Big Papa Pump, we know he was on roids. He was juicing his brains out. He doesn't have any more brains left. It's a steroid liquid in his brains. Well, Scott Steiner's an idiot. That guy, something's wrong with him. That guy's threatening Hulk Hogan's wife like 2 years ago. That's out of line. Something wrong with you, Scott Steiner. Threatening another guy's wife. Just go to the guy's face and tell him. You're pathetic, Scott Steiner, and you're an idiot. I don't wish you die. I never would. But you've gotten something wrong with your brain. All the juice from the roids have fried your brain. Your brain's scrambled. Something's wrong with it. Maybe you've got too many concussions. I don't know. But you're an idiot. How you think. You're an idiot. And you're probably a Trump supporter too, and you probably voted for Trump. So you're a double idiot. Yeah, Brian Cage. Guy's a great athlete, great talent. Good. Very good for Impact Wrestling. They got him signed. I think WWE tried to sign him and wanted to, but I don't think he could pass their test. The wellness test. And he probably knows it. And I think he actually failed WWE's testing of their wrestlers before they sign them. They test them to see that, I guess, they're healthy enough. Or I don't know what they test, their brains or something, and blood tests, medical tests, probably see if you're on the roids tests. Somehow Jinder returned on the roids and had pimples all over his back and sweats like crazy, and Vince just said, I don't care. Hire the man. Because he's my new #1 heel. Yeah, right. Jinder sucks. And I hope to God Jinder is never, ever WWE champion again. Because he sucked. He sucked ass. So Brian Cage was in Lucha Underground. The guy's a great athlete. I've seen him wrestle on a House of Hardcore in December 2017. The guy had a very good match. So Impact Wrestling, congratulations. You signed a pretty good talent. Brian Cage, the guy's huge. The guy's jacked out of his mind. But the guy's a good wrestler, good athlete. This ends this episode of The List. Hope you enjoyed it. Follow me on Twitter at WWE NXT Guy. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And you better be cheering for the Saints because the Vikings are scum, in my opinion.